Let's go, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday. So it's time for that damn NFL show. Let's go. I'm your boy Hollywood J Blaq, live in the building once again. My man Big Sim out and about doing his thing. And welcome to the show, y'all. It's good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're here now. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a little bit short notice. No, y'all probably freaking out like, y'all should have did the show yesterday, Hollywood. Y'all should have did the show yesterday. And I'm like, I know I should have did the show yesterday, but I couldn't do the show yesterday. Last minute, Big Sin had to cancel, so we had to switch up everything that we was doing. We had a lot of content that we had on deck, and things change. Shit happens, but it's okay. We live in full effect before the games go down. We're going to break them down. We know games starting in about 25 minutes. I'm not going to waste y'all too much of y'all time, but we just going to break it down, show y'all some love. What's good, Mr. Larry? Hope everything is good. Welcome to the show, my dude. You know what I'm saying? So peep game. We going to get to it. So give me a second. We're going to pull up the full NFL slate. Like I said, I'm not going to waste too much of y'all time. We're just going to break down some stories around the game, what's good, people that you probably should look out for in these specific game, and just, we're going to have some fun. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Here we go. So the 1 o'clock, the early slate, is action-packed, all right? We got Texas Titans, Ravens Eagles, Falcons Vikings, Browns Steelers, Bengals Colts, Lions Jags, Bears Panthers, Washington football team, Giants, Broncos, Patriots, all on deck for the 1 o'clock slate. Let's go over the 1 o'clock slate real quick. Texans and Titans, as we all saw last week, my man Derrick Henry damn near killed a man. He damn near killed Josh Norman. It was hilarious. I laughed. You laughed. America laughed. If NV Energy's out there working on the power, if you see Phil, you let him know I said hi. So in this particular game, the Texans, the Texans finally got one. The Titans, on the other hand, undefeated, never lost. Or maybe they did lose. I can't go. No, still undefeated. Texans got their first win without your boy. What's his name? Bill O'Brien. So things might be looking up, but not against this team. Although my only worry that this is a short notice game. These short notice games, because everything was booked to Tuesday, they have to rerun everything back and bring it in for Sunday. So I don't know how exactly this one is going to go down. I would suspect that they're probably just going to run the ball a lot. The Titans trying to save Ryan Tannehill, because Ryan Tannehill did pass his ass off in that game, have 4 touchdowns in the Bills game. So it just might be one of those scenarios where it's more ground and pound. Tennessee's at home. My understanding is going to be the stadium's going to be at 50%. You know what? Let's keep the ball rolling us with this one. I'm taking the Titans to beat the Texans. Real simple. I don't think the Texans have what it takes to win this one, although they'll have the energy and they'll have, the more rest. I don't know. I like the Titans in this game, though. Hands down, point blank, period. Hold on. So let's go back. So then Ravens versus Eagles. We all know what the scenario is. We got Lamar Jackson. That Ravens run game is pretty much unstoppable against this Eagles squad that is beleaguered. They are broken, battered, bruised. And I'm just talking about mental, not even physical, because for the most part, they're healthy. Except Carson Wentz, who keeps getting killed. Dude has been an accident scene these last few weeks or so. They just happened to pull off a win against my Niners last week, and it's just that one was, well, not last week, the week before. That one was a rough one. That one was rough. I don't know, man. Really, if we got to stay the course on this one, easily Ravens. I don't think that the Eagles got what it takes to win this game. Even at home, I think the Ravens really got this one. I think the Ravens got this one on lock. Falcons versus Vikings. The Falcons coach and GM got fired. The Vikings, on the other hand, got their first win of the season. Everything's coming up Millhouse for the Vikings, y'all. So again, I don't know how they're going to operate without a new coach. I don't know how that's going to go. I didn't even take a look to see, find out who the hell's coaching this game, to be dead honest. But I will say that the Minnesota Vikings are probably the better team. I expect this to be a shootout. I expect Dalvin Cook to put up serious numbers. So if you're playing fantasy football, Dalvin Cook probably should be your money play. Adam Thielen also your money play as well. Take the Vikings on this one. So we got Browns and Steelers. We all know the story for this game. We all know when your man's Myles Garrett slapped the man across the face with a helmet. And so everybody's like, oh, it's the next season. But I think that imagery last season is still fresh in the minds of everyone that's paid attention to this game. I honestly think that when you look at things and you kind of break it down and kind of find out where it's going, this is actually, to me, the game of the week. Like, I don't even think I really want to watch anything else after I watch this one. But we got to pick a winner. We got to pick a squad. So if it's up to me, I am picking the Steelers on this one. Now, I know people are like, well, what about Cleveland? What about the Browns? They're looking good at 4-1. The Steelers on both sides of the ball look very, very, very good. Like, so if somebody would have asked me right now, Hollywood, who's a Super Bowl team on the AFC right now? You got to go with the Steelers. Listen, the Steelers are right now, as it stands, the most complete team in the AFC. In the AFC, not the NFL, but the AFC. They've mitigated a lot of the injuries. Mike Tomlin's a hell of a coach. Mike Tomlin's retained most of his players, so that knowledge from last year was brought into this year. Remember, Mike Tomlin almost got a scrub Steelers team into the playoffs last year. We can't forget about that. The Browns, to me, are, I don't know. I don't trust the Browns yet. Let them go 5-1, 6-1. Then I'll start trusting them. I just don't trust the Browns. I like the Steelers in this one. I think they look good. So Bengals and Colts. Now, this is probably going to be the roughest game of my man Joe Burrow's career. This Colts defense is legit, although they did give up a ghost against Jacksonville in week 1. Colts are on the right track. They're 3-2. They're trying to gain some leeway. Phillip Rivers is trying to get into his groove, do his thing. T.Y. Hilton, they both got a little connecting neck. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow is fearless, though. And I think Joe Burrow is going to test these dudes. But if they've been sitting here and doing their thing, I think the Colts have got this one. I like it. I think the Colts, I think they're going to be okay. Again, Colts. Sorry. I had a little yawn. Come on. Internet acting up. Excuse me. Give me a second. What the hell? Why did everything freeze up? My whole browser froze up. Give me a second. There we go. So now, speaking of the Jaguars, Lions and Jaguars. This one's a tough one because the Lions have, when they've found the way to win, they've also found several ways to lose. The Jacksonville Jaguars, on the other hand, are the exact same way. Jaguars at 9.5 against the Lions at home. The Jaguars, Gardner Minshew has still looked like a hell of a quarterback, though. See, that's the thing. Gardner Minshew has looked like a hell of a quarterback still. Matt Stafford, not so much. So we're going to go to the point where when you get to these games where the defenses are trash, we don't know who to pick, don't know who to select, we got to go with the quarterback play and which one's going to exceed the expectations. My money's on Jacksonville. I'll take 9.5 easy, and I even take Jacksonville for the win. That should be pretty. I would like that one, especially at home. Book me for Jacksonville for the win on that one. Bears and Panthers. I'm glad you mentioned the 8.5 on the Bears. I don't know. Listen. The Bears are plus 8.5 at home on the road against the Panthers. Mike Davis, though, is playing like something else without Christian McCaffrey there. He's able to get all them touches. I don't think the Bears. I don't think the Panthers covered the minus 8.5, but I think that the Panthers will beat the Bears. That's for sure. That's for sure. I think when we talked about the Vikings, you said Vikings 2.5, Giants 3.5. We'll get to the Giants in a second because that Giants game is very interesting. Vikings, though, even though they're the dogs in that game, I think the Vikings can win that one very easily against the Falcons. Speaking of the Giants and the Washington football team, Alex Smith is going to be starting this week, which is a good one. We're going to finally see him back on the field. We'll field full-time instead of in a replacement role against the Giants team whose defense is – the Giants defense has been very underrated. For the most part, they can hold people off, and at the same time, sometimes they give up too many big plays, which are head scratchers. But they've really been losing games because they can't score points because their offense is inefficient. No Saquon Barkley, no good running backs. Even though they signed Devontae Freeman, I'm just like, she's a man. With that said, I like the Giants in this game, and I'll take that 3.5 for the Giants as well, very easily. Next game, Browns did take. Now you say Browns 9.5. I think if you're betting, you take the Browns on the 9.5. I don't think they'll win, but I think that the Steelers aren't going to cover 9.5 points for sure. Ravens are at 1.5, and I think that's easy 1.5 or for me. And we get to Broncos Patriots. I don't think the Broncos got what it takes to stay in this game. I think that the Patriots, especially with the Patriots at home, Cam Newton's back. I think it's just kind of self-explanatory that the Patriots are going to come in, do what they need to do, and get the hell out of there, even though their track record at Mile High is not good. Cam Newton's track record at Mile High is actually not bad. I think he breaks even or somewhere around that, and I think he'll rally up the troops. And he'll have some air into that football for him to get loose. So count on your boy Cam Newton to wreck shop. Now we got a nice little 4 o'clock slate, which includes some games that Lawrence was talking about in the comments. Packers, Bucks, Rams, Niners. Oh, no. Jets, Dolphins, Packers, Bucks are the 4 o'clock games. And then we got 3. We got a 8 o'clock game tonight. And we got 2 Monday night games, which is Chiefs, Bills, and Cardinals, Cowboys. So I like that Bears 8. So I'll tell you on your ticket, I like your Bears 8.5 and your Jags 9.5. I like your Giants 2.5, your Giants 3.5 because I think the Giants will win outright. Browns 9.5, Ravens 1.5 is good. He says Packers 5.5, Packers against Bucks. Yeah, I'd take Packers 5.5. Even down, they're playing down here in Tampa, bigger crowd than usual. But I think the Packers are going to probably either lose by 3 or win it outright against against Tom Brady. That's going to be a tough one. Jets, Dolphins. Let's see. He didn't touch. Oh yeah, he touched Dolphins 3.5. Yeah, Dolphins 3.5 for that 4 o'clock game. Listen. Dolphins are if they lose to the Jets, it's a problem. The way that the Dolphins have put up against the NFC champions, they put up a hell of a fight this entire season when they shouldn't have. Dolphins look like an 8-8 team to me, and the Jets look like an 0-16 team. Dolphins easily on that spread. I like that 3.5. I would take the 3.5 all day. Although you never know because it's a division game. But if you're asking me as a betting man, I'll take Dolphins 3.5 and run with that shit. Packers and Bucks. We alluded to. We said I think the Packers 5.5. That's an interesting scenario. Tom Brady playing Aaron Rodgers for the first time in a long time. Should be a hell of a game. If you're asking me who's going to straight out win, I say Packers are looking a lot better than the Bucks. And the Bucks are injured, but the Packers are injured too. But Aaron Rodgers is still that bad man this season, and they're making the offense really, really simple, breaking it down, slowing it down, shrinking it down. I'll take the Packers on that one. Rams, Niners, bro. I love my Niners, and I know probably people are going to hate me for this one, what I'm about to say. But I got to take the Rams on this one. My Niners are not looking good at all, yo. And we got to run against that. The Rams defense is back and to be feared. And we're running out of players on the 49ers side of things. Unless we can reestablish that run game and get George Kittle involved, it's going to be a long day, and I got to take the Rams. Unfortunately, I do. So now we get to the Monday night games. Chiefs, Bills. This one's going to be an interesting one. The Bills are going to want their revenge for what happened in the NFC Championship. I mean, the AFC Championship, excuse me. They're going to want – the AFC wild card. I'm sorry. AFC – no, it was a divisional? Divisional, my bad. Divisional round where the Bills almost beat the Chiefs. It just didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. I got to take the Bills on that one. At least for the spread. For spread reasons, I'm taking the Bills. The Bills are what? I think they said we just talked about it. I think the Bills they're favored. No, Chiefs are favored, but not by much. I think this might be a shocker game for everybody. Chiefs are pissed off. I mean, Chiefs, they got it, but I don't know. I like the Bills in this matchup. And last but not least, well, I hope you get your money, Larry. I think I agree with most of your card. I agree with just about all your card. And we got Cardinals 3.5 against the Cowboys. Andy Dalton looked good. Listen. Andy Dalton looked like a beast incarnate. Coming back and winning that victory, stepping in. And now has a full thing of practice. I think Andy Dalton's going to perform well. I just don't think that the Cowboys are going to be able to keep up with Kyler Murray. It's going to be a close game, though, which is why the 2.5. Oh, no, was it 3.5? I think that the Cowboys win by 3. Yeah, sounds fair. 3 sounds fair. As Martin looking at 3 sounds fair. Okay. Well, I've wasted enough of y'all time. That's the whole slate of games, unless something changes. But I hope we got 7 minutes till football. So tune in, watch your favorite football teams, break it down, have some fun. Until next time, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm gonna see you on Tuesday because ain't no Tuesday games coming on unless something gets delayed. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday for NFL rundown because we got to film the podcast and everything. But until then, this is your boy Hollywood J Blaq signing off. I think Andy's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. He's gonna be all right. But until next time, holla at your boy. Deuces.